Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. So I have to start out by saying that I was not planning on coming on here doing a video at all. I just happened to be on YouTube, you guys, and I came across a video that literally just left my mouth standing wide open. And the video that I'm referring to was entitled Trump Claims FBI Agents Raided um Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida. And I'm going to play a little bit of this video. I'm going to share this actually with you guys. And then I'm going to explain really quickly why I was pretty much just in awe about what this video was saying. Give me one moment. I'm about to share my screen right now. This is crazy. Okay, so I'm about to play this video now. So here we go.
The FBI has executed a search warrant at the home of former President Trump. Trump confirming the news in a statement saying Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida was, quote, under siege by a large group of agents, and adding the raid was unannounced. NBC News legal analyst Danny Savalos joins us now. Danny, this is just breaking as we went to air. What do you make of what we're seeing now?
Oh, it's definitely just breaking. I mean, I was called away from dinner just to cover this breaking news. And really what we know right now is just that the FBI apparently has executed a search warrant. And all you know about a search warrant is it means that by definition, the FBI went with an affidavit of probable cause to a magistrate, to a judge, and demonstrated that it is more likely than not that there is evidence of a criminal activity that they need to seize at Mar-a-Lago. That's about all you can glean from the fact that a search warrant has issued. It must be based on probable cause, but of what? It's hard to say. You might infer that just a few days ago, on or around July 27th, the DOJ obtained a search warrant to search the phone of attorney John Eastman, and they've been conducting otherwise an investigation into the activities of January 6th. But again, that's conjecture right now. All we really seem to know is that there apparently is a search warrant being executed, or it was executed at Mar-a-Lago.
And we've seen that search warrant executed, but we haven't heard yet from the FBI. Do you think that they're going to be addressing this in the short term? Because we now have a statement from the former President Trump.
This were the normal case. I would say that you should not plan to hear from the FBI or the U.S. attorney for that district, because the FBI's usual practice and the federal government's usual practice is not to comment on ongoing investigations. So that would be my normal answer. But this is not the normal case, and this is not the normal, I don't want to say target yet, but this is not the normal person, that being Donald Trump, to have a search warrant issued for his home. So this might be the unusual case where the FBI does hold a press conference and does offer some information to explain why they're executing a search warrant on a former president of the United States, something that just doesn't happen every day. So unprecedented times may call for a breach of the FBI's normal protocol, which is to never, ever talk about ongoing investigation.
So here's why. Hold on, let me stop sharing this. Okay. So here is why, you guys, I am really just tripping right now. I don't know how I managed to forget to share this stream with y'all. I shared it with a friend of mine, and I hope when she sees this video, she vouches for me because I know I shared this with her. But I had this dream on July the 16th, you guys, and I'm about to share. I took a screenshot of a portion of my dream journal where I recorded this dream because I know some people say, well, I don't tend to believe people who say they had dreams if they didn't share it before something actually happened, which, you know what, I completely get it. I understand. But I'm about to, let me share my screen again, and I want to show you this screenshot. Okay. So I'm adding it to the screen now. Now, this is uh, a screenshot of my dream journal. Now, right here, I wrote on July 16th, and I had it of this year. I dreamt that I was privy to be in the room with Trump, and there were other people taking care of important business. They took the time to address me on matters and explained the matters to me. And I wrote here that I was surprised I was allowed to be there. Now, mind you, when I was told to come into Trump's office, I was brought into Trump's office, and there were very important people in his office, and they were already in the middle of discussing some type of important situation, was important business. And I didn't understand how I was able to have access to this room. I didn't understand how I was even able to be privy to be in the same room with Trump and these other people, and to not only hear these important matters that were being discussed, but they were also taking the time to explain it to me so I could be on the same page as them. Now, after this scene, I wrote here a guy walked in to this office, and I said, I believe he was a police officer. And I said that he was given a report, and it seemed like he was lying. So there was a report that was being given to Trump from this man who walked in. And I said, I believe he was a police officer. And I said his name badge had said guilt. So that was what was really strange too. The name badge that he wore, usually when you see a name badge, it'll have like an actual last name that makes sense, like Johnson, or um, like a normal last name that you commonly see most people having. But this person's name badge, his last name was the word guilt. So it was like his last name was guilt. And when he left the room, I said out loud how his name told it all, and everyone agreed. So again, this man walks I'm sorry, y'all, I'm so just like, whoa, what is happening here? So let me calm down. So in this dream, I said that this guy walked into Trump's office while we were conducting this business meeting. And I said, I believe he was a police officer. And he was given a report that was supposed to be pertaining to Trump. And I said that it seemed like he was lying. And his name badge that he wore on his uniform, it had the word guilt, or the name guilt, on his badge. That was the name, guilt. And when he left the room, I spoke out loud and I said, his name told it all, because his name was guilt. And I said that I knew he was lying. So I said out loud, his name told it all. And everyone, including Trump, agreed. Now, I wrote the dream down. I didn't quite know why I dreamt it, but I told a friend of mine the dream. We talked about it for a little bit. And I had every intention of sharing the dream. But y'all, this was kind of around the time of my birthday. And I think it just crossed my mind. I just completely forgot. But y'all, do y'all hear this? Here it is. There is there are FBI agents that have literally raided Trump's establishment. I don't know if they're saying that's his home. I think that was his home that was raided. And in this dream, clearly I saw a police officer that had a report that was pertaining to Trump that I knew was a lie. Y'all, I'm just saying this is really tripping me out. And there was a another video that I want to pull up real quick that I was watching. Um bear with me, y'all. I am just really tripping right now. I'm just y'all, when I saw this, I was like, wait a minute. I dreamt this.
We have
Okay, so let me share, remove this off the screen. So I just wanted to show this screenshot to you guys because I know there'll be some people who will think I'm not being honest, but I have no reason to lie, you guys. I honestly forgot to share this stream with you all. Clearly you can see the date um that I had this stream. So let me go ahead and remove this off the screen. And I want to share this because this was actually the first video that um, that I came across. Let's see. Let me share. Give me one moment, y'all. This is wild. Is this it? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna play this. This was actually the first video that I came across. Let me add it to the stream so y'all can see. And I'm gonna go ahead and play it now.
Have some breaking news, and the former US President Donald Trump is claiming his home has been raided by the FBI. According to Mr. Trump, FBI agents searched his Mar-a-Lago residence in Palm Beach, Florida. The former president has expressed his anger at the raid, and in a statement he said it is prosecutorial misconduct, the weaponization of the justice system, and an attack by the radical left Democrats who desperately don't want me to run for president in 2024. He goes on to say such an assault could only take place in broken third world countries. Sadly, America has now become one of those countries, corrupt at a level not seen before. So that just in from the former president Donald Trump. We have some break.
So that was the very first video I came across. And when I saw that, immediately I thought of this dream that I just had, that I just shared with y'all. And I'm literally just tripping right now because when I was sharing this dream with my friend, I was like, okay, I don't fully understand why I was allowed in Trump's office. Why was I allowed to be a part of, this, very private business conversation, even to the point where even Trump took the time to explain to me what they were discussing. And in the middle of us having this conversation, that's when this police officer walked in. And it was very clear to me that this man was lying. So, you guys, I just find this to be amazing. And again, I know there's going to be somebody who's going to say, oh, how convenient of you to, say you dreamt this and, we didn't see you post a dream or anything. You know what? Okay, I understand. But like I said, I don't have a reason to lie. I just happened to forgot, like it literally just crossed my mind and I just forgot to share it with y'all. But again, this is the dream I had on July 16th of this year. And I'll read it one more time. I dreamt that I was privy to be in the room with Trump and other people taking care of important business. They took the time to address me on matters and explain matters to me. I was surprised I was allowed to be there. A guy walked in, I believe a police officer, that was given a report, and it seemed like he was lying, and his name badge said guilt. When he left the room, I said out loud how his name told it all, and everyone agreed. Now, this other portion where it's starting another sentence that went into another dream that I had. That's why I didn't share the whole thing. But a lot of times when I dream, I have multiple dreams throughout the night, just so you guys can understand that why I'm not sharing the full screen. Um, but again, you guys, when I heard this video regarding Donald Trump's home being raided by the FBI, the Lord immediately brought this dream to my spirit. I'm telling y'all, I was literally laying on the couch a few minutes ago. When I heard this 50-second video, the dream instantly dropped in my spirit, and I was like, oh my gosh. And I just felt prompted to get on here and share this with you all. So that's what I'm doing. You guys, this is very telling to me on a lot of levels. And I find it very interesting that this is what we're seeing taking place. All I'm going to say is I'm not one of those that is just so gun ho in wanting to see Trump back in office. I never voted for him, and I've always been clear that I saw that he did do a lot of good things when he was president, but there were questionable things that he also did. And when it comes to what God allows, I I kind of stand on the side of whatever God chooses to do, that's God's business, right? But obviously, if we can all take a step back, obviously there has to be something as to why the Democrats are going so above and beyond to stop this man. And the way they have been coming at him, it really speaks volumes to me. And I'm just saying, I'm really paying attention to this, and it's really making me, question, like, why are they fighting so hard against him? Why? But again, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm just completely in support of him. I'm just saying that obviously there's something going on that it's bigger than what we see right now. And this dream, although I didn't fully understand it, it was very telling to me. And I do believe the reason why I was given access to this room in the dream is because God has given me access to see in the spiritual realm what's really going on. That's the access that God Himself has given me. That's why my conscious self didn't, it was like I was surprised that I was allowed to be amongst these people and them even taking the time to explain to me what they were discussing. Again, it's because God Himself has given me access to know behind the veil what's really going on with these players. So I just wanted to put this out here, you guys. I found this to be extremely interesting. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. But y'all, I'm just saying this is, I don't even know what to say, y'all. This is like one of those situations where it just speaks so loudly that God really is speaking. And even though I didn't share this with you when I had it, and I wish I had, but obviously you can look at the dream itself and see how it mirrors, what we're seeing going on at this very moment. So I just wanted to share this with y'all. I love y'all. Lord willing, if I receive anything else, I will definitely let you guys know. Take care, y'all.